Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yes, that's me waving to you. Welcome to my review of this OdenWolf knife, which has a Scandi grind. I have a large size hand. There is a close-up for you. The blade length is 4 1/2 inches. The steel is 440C. It has a lanyard hole. It has a TPE handle. This knife was around $26 on US Amazon. I will include links below the video. It is also available in a full flat grind. As you can see, it's got a finger groove on the handle. It has jimping on a thumb rest. OdenWolf is a great budget brand. I've heard it's popular in Germany. What's up? What's up, German subscribers? Now, as I was reviewing this, there was a bird that wanted to be on camera, and I'm very quick on the draw. Watch this, watch this. Yeah, flyby. Alright, some wildlife there for you. Alright, this knife, well, first of all, here's a comparison with two more OdenWolfs. So the one in the middle is the first one that I've reviewed. I'll include a link to that full review below the video. And the other one is the full flat grind version of this one I'm reviewing here. And that will get its own separate review. Yeah, OdenWolf is actually an excellent budget brand, and it is very smart of them to offer all these different options as far as the grinds. Alright, first up, here I am testing or demonstrating the spine of the knife, its use as a striker, a scraper. This is really well designed. It definitely can strike. Alright, so that's important for a bushcraft knife, definitely. And also I fired up my homemade stove. I use that stove to, well, I can make coffee on the trail. I can make tea. If you got kids, you can make some hot cocoa for them if you have one of those stoves. You can also make, let's say, some hot soup, especially if it's cold out. Works really well. I had a lot of fun at the creek that day. I was testing actually 4 different knives. Alright, here I am making a notch. This Scandi grind is particularly good for notching wood. Alright, it basically makes big divots. So I hope you're all doing well these days. It's getting warm. It's getting warm at the creek. I did not need my hat. Alright, so there's my notch. Yeah, it did really well at the basic task. Alright, carving a skewer for, roasting your marshmallows over your hobo stove there. So the weather is starting to warm up. However, it is a little dangerous to have exposed skin out there because of all the ticks. Alright, it carved that skewer very well. Alright, carving another one. Sped this footage up a bit. It was windy though, it was kind of gusting winds, but yeah, it's dicey having exposed skin because there's a lot of ticks out there. I know Tack got the lime. 4 people I know got the lime. Alright, so this thing is awesome at carving. Alright, cutting more materials in case you need to modify your gear. Now you notice this thing just lightsabers that. Yeah, this thing was sharp as all hell. Piece of a box. The price on this is really so reasonable. I mean, you could buy several and just have them around, maybe in a little spare go bag or in the glove box, or just use it in your kitchen. You know, a little spare butcher knife. There's another. I couldn't resist making another notch. It's so good at notching, man. Here's the sheath on the belt. What I really like about this sheath is that the belt loop has a button closure and Velcro, so you don't have to unbuckle your belt to put this on it, right? It's got quick on and off belt loop. So there you see it has eyelets and slots all around the synthetic sheath. There's a belt loop, and it has a single retaining strap with a button. Alright, using it as a butcher knife. if you have to process game, right, out on the trail, out in the bush, or maybe you brought some food and you're having a little cookout. Want to use this as a butcher knife? It cuts very cleanly. This thing was sharp. I mean, that's like a surgical instrument. So what happened to the ribs? Well, this is what happened. Got a salad there. Those ribs are delicious. Cook them till they're tender. Cook them in the slow cooker. Put some spices. All right, so you might see this again in one of my upcoming food videos. I've gotten a little better at making the salads. Got peppers, baby bok choy, tomatoes, and the ribs. So when I first got these knives, I tried them out on the old paper test. Here's that. So this was extremely sharp right out of the box. All right, here's a comparison with some other outdoor knives. We got the Mora Garberg, and below that we have a BPS knife, which I usually call the Full Tang Companion. I'll include links below the video to those. All four of these knives are great knives in my opinion. I recommend them all. But what do you notice about the OdenWolves? Well, their blades are wider than a lot of other outdoor knives. That can be useful. By being wider, it inherently means that the knives have more belly, right? That's the curve there, which has its uses. And a wide blade is good for shearing cuts as well, right? So interesting. Final thoughts on these OdenWolf knives. Well, I like the 440C for this price point. It is superior to a lot of other steels that you might find at this price point, but I dare not mention those steels because people will get offended. Now, you know, I like it better than the 8CR13. I like it better than AUS 8. There, I said it. I like it better than those other cheap steels. You know, way back in the day, I heard that a 440C was actually considered a super steel of its time. All right, so I think it's a solid steel. I mean, this was $26. I feel like this is a bargain. Definitely. This would be very good for bushcraft or as a camp knife, mid-sized butcher knife. I mean, at this price, you can have one in the kitchen, one in your pack. Yeah, I definitely feel like I got my money's worth. I'm going to keep watching this brand because they seem to be very intelligent in designing their products. I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.